Christopher Wickham. Christopher John Chris Wickham, born 18 May 1950, is a British historian and academic. From 2005 to 2016, he was Chichele Professor of Medieval History at the University of Oxford and Fellow of All Souls College, Oxford. He is now Emeritus Professor. He had previously taught at the University of Birmingham from 1977, rising to be Professor of Early Medieval History from 1997 to 2005. Early life. Wickham was born on 18 May 1950. He was educated at Millfield, a public school in Street, Somerset, England. From 1968 to 1975, he graduated from the University of Oxford with a Bachelor of Arts BA degree. He then remained to undertake postgraduate research and completed his Doctor of Philosophy D.Phil degree in 1975 with a thesis entitled Economy and Society in 8th Century Northern Tuscany. Academic career. Wickham spent nearly 30 years of his career at the University of Birmingham. He was a lecturer from 1977 to 1987 and a senior lecturer from 1987 to 1989. He was promoted to reader in 1989 and made Professor of Medieval History in 1993. In 2005, he was appointed Chichele Professor of Medieval History in the University of Oxford and Fellow of All Souls College, Oxford. From 2009 to 2012, he also served as Chair of the Faculty of History. From September 2015 to the end of the academic year, he was additionally head of the Humanities Division of the University of Oxford. He retired at the end of the 2015/2016 academic year, in line with Oxford's mandatory retirement policy. Upon retirement, Wickham was appointed Professor of Medieval History on a part-time basis at the University of Birmingham. He was appointed Director of the British School at Rome on 5 November 2020. He will hold the post until July 2021. From June 2009 to July 2011, Wickham served as a company director of the Past and Present Society. On 6 July 2013, Wickham was appointed a company director of the Past and Present Society. He retains this position as of 2019. Scholarship. His main area of research is medieval Italy and more specifically Tuscany and central Italy from the end of the Roman Empire through to about 1300. His emphasis has largely been social and economic, though he has undertaken study into the legal and political history of the area as well. More generally, Wickham has worked under a modified Marxist framework on how European society changed from late antiquity. In 2005, his work Framing the Early Middle Ages was published, which claims to be the first synthesis of early medieval European history since the 1920s. It is exceptional for its use of hitherto unincorporated evidence from both documentary and archaeological sources, as well as its bold use of comparative methods and rejection of national narratives. It has been awarded prizes, including the Wolfson History Prize in 2005, the Deutscher Memorial Prize in 2006, and the American Historical Association awarded its James Henry Breasted Prize in January 2007. He has edited Marxist History Writing for the 21st Century, a volume that sees various academics discuss the status and profile of Marxist historiography, and has written a general history of early medieval Europe, published by Penguin, which examines cultural, religious, and intellectual developments of the period not covered in his previous socio-economic. Personal life. In 1990, Wickham married Leslie Brubaker, a Byzantine scholar. He is a member of the Labour Party and was previously a member of the Democraticide Sinistra Democrats of the Left. Honors. In 1998, Wickham was elected a Fellow of the British Academy FBA. In 2006, he was awarded the Wolfson History Prize for his book Framing the Early Middle Ages, Europe and the Mediterranean 400–800. In 2014, he was awarded the Serena Medal by the British Academy in recognition of his reputation as a medieval historian of exceptional distinction, who has transformed our understanding of the early medieval Italian world. Published works, books, Economy and Society in 8th Century Northern Tuscany 1975, Early Medieval Italy Central Power and Local Society 401,000 1981, The Mountains and the City, The Tuscan Apennines in the Early Middle Ages 1988, City and Countryside in Late Medieval and Renaissance Italy, Essays presented to Philip Jones edited by Trevor Dean and Chris Wickham, 1990, Land and Power, Studies in Italian and European Social History, 400-1200 1994, Community and Clientele in 12th Century Tuscany, The Origins of the Rural Commune in the Plain of Lucca 1998, Courts and Conflict in 12th Century Tuscany 2003, Framing the Early Middle Ages Europe and the Mediterranean 400-800 2005, Marxist History Writing for the 21st Century 2007, Editor turn, 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 Editor turn. The Inheritance of Rome, A History of Europe from 400 to 1000 2009 9 Medieval Rome 2014, Sleepwalking into a New World, The Emergence Italian City Communes in the 12th Century 2015, Medieval Europe 2016, Recent Major Articles. On Pas vers le Moyen Age in Les Campagnes, de la Gaule à la fin de l'Antiquité et P. Uzulias et al., Antibes, 2001 pp. 555-67, Medieval Studies and the British School at Rome, Papers of the British School at Rome, Vol. Elzix 2001 pp. 35-48, Caludi e Minier nella Merma Toscana, Roman 11 Roman 13 Secali, in Castrum 7 and J. M. Martin, Rome 2001 pp. 451-66. With E. Fentress, La Val della Legna fra I Secali Roman 7 e Roman 14 in Siena e Merma nel Medioevo ed M. Vesperi, Siena 2001 pp. 59-82. Rural Economy and Society in Italy in the Early Middle Ages ed. C. La Rocca, Oxford, 2001 pp. 118-43. Society in the Early Middle Ages ed. R. McKitterick, Oxford, 2001 pp. 59-94. Una valutazione sull'archeologia medievale italiana, quaderni storici. Vol. CVI 2001 pp. 295-301, Comunidades Rurales y Senorio de Bull, El Caso del Norte d'Italia, 1050-1250 in Comunidades Locales y Poders Feudales en la Edad Media ed. I. Alvarez, Logrono, 2001 pp. 395-415,